This podcast is sponsored by El Dorado Tonic Wine. I love this stuff. Do you know El Dorado in English means the gold? This shit is liquid gold. We love it here in Reilly's Gaff. We drink it all the time. And you could be drinking it too. Just walk on down to any local convenience store in your area and I bet they'll be selling it. Amazon.com also sell it, so you can get it there and have a wee drink by the fire. Cheers, guys. Enjoy the podcast.
Day-to-day the shit change, but you know for the most part nothing indifferent. Sometimes be stuck in my ways, weekend fucked up in somebody's kitchen, sticking my hand, I'm chilling with the troops and my few cans down, so I walk like Winston. Trust me, I wake up hanging, you hang that I'm leaving this bed, you're kidding, I'm sitting on back in the pad, get deep fried and I smoke some packs of the grass, put the feet up, kick back and relaxing at best, no I'm sitting on Reilly's Gaff.
Golfing, mate. He's 11 months, I took him golfing 2 days ago, mate.
How is he? How's he swing?
Shambles, mate. Shambles. I put the rain thing over. He started freaking out. I managed 3 holes, mate, and I had to run back because he was just screaming like. I was like, "Oh, this is the worst idea." But Amy, my fiance, she bought like a thing you clip on the buggy so you can put your clubs in it and push the stroller. So it's like you've got a golf trolley, but you've got the weighing with you, right? So, mate, I was all organised. I was like, man, I'm going to fucking smash this today. What a dad I'm going to be, mate. Started pushing him. He's like, fucking try how to drive, mate. I felt like I was playing mini golf because I was just hitting it and running after it, mate. It was shambles, so I had to run home. And then, mate, I was like, I felt like I was so organised, going to be such a good dad. And then I just picked him up and I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so shite at this. I'm so shite.
Must be hard to know what activities are going to be actual doable. Like, because in your head before you go, you're like, I'll be class and then this. And then you're like, or I could just start greeting constant,
mate,
that's it.
Mate, do you know what's hard? Like, remember that I was watching the first podcast earlier and we done and I was talking about me being a teacher and that, right?
Aye.
Right, so I thought that'd be good to have a Wayne, right? But I totally forgot that I've no been with I've no like helped or taught or been around any Waynes younger than 4 years old, mate.
Ever?
No, really, ever, mate. I've like never. Apart from my wee brother, that was only baby, but I was 4 years older than him. So like, mate, see when you have a Wayne, you're like, I don't know how to do this.
See, listening to you, do you're exactly what I would do if I had a Wayne to do. I'm like, I don't know, because I'm the same as you. I never grew up with a baby in the family when I was older and like pure. So like babies are a bit. I don't like. I kind of avoid them a lot of the time.
Honestly, mate, like, and I think like I'm just that excited to do stuff with like my wee best pal that I'm like, I think he's older than he is, mate. So I'm giving him rock bottoms in the bed and all that. And then my Amy's like, what you doing? He's only 10 months old. And I'm like, give him a fucking suplex, pin him 1, 2, 3. Then I'm like, fuck that, I'm maybe need to chill out, mate. But
that's going to be so fun though. Like having a wee troop, mate, kicking about with you all the time.
I know, and he's so similar to me, mate. He's like, he just, we gave him like a wee Henry Hoover toy and I was hoovering with my Henry Hoover and he had his and he just like had it upside down, had it in 4 parts in like 2 seconds, mate. He's so clever, right? And he's like, I used to always, like, I still do, like, want to know how things work all the time. And he's exact same, mate. Had it upside down, spinning the wheels like this, and he's just looking at it, and he's like, flipped it back over, takes the tap off, looks inside.
That's
an
engineer,
what's
mate.
Going on, mate?
That's a bomb engineer,
mate.
Fuck. Mental.
Like, my family hadn't had a baby since the first producer of this podcast, Joseph, who's fucking, wee Joe's like 23 or something, until my sister had a Wayne 6 months ago, mate.
Oh, really?
And we were all the same, like, and obviously Sarah and that, new parents, mate, just describing things the exact same way as you are. You can be as prepared as possible, but then
I know. Well, see, Amy's like, she's a children's nurse, like in the cardiac ward at the Royal Hospital for Children. So she's used to dealing with like really sick babies with heart problems, right? So she almost knew too much. So I was like, I'm just gonna raw dog being a dad, mate. No read any books, nothing, and just went for it. And it was good, because I never overthought it. And I was like, if I thought there was something wrong with him, like, let's just try this, let's do that. But now he's at this age where he's kind of like making things up for himself. He'll shout when he wants something. It's like, this is the hardest bit it's been for me so far, because I I just want to do something with him, but I know all he wants is either scran or he's shat and happy, do you know what I mean? It's only really a couple of things, mate.
Take him skiing and all that.
What did he tell me?
Take him down Creamfields, bro.
I thought about that as well, but I don't know. I took him to Pavilion this year.
Oh, that's class.
How do you deal? How does like a baby go about a festival? Like, how does
It's
that?
like ear defenders and
That's the
fucking,
cutest shit ever.
Like that is, mate. Aye. And they don't have a Scooby what's going on, mate. He's just like all these lights and that. But I don't know. It's hard for me because I'm not like see like Patrick Toppin and Fisher had babies, and they're like at a level where they're like sorted, right? But I'm still like so early on, so it's different for me because I'm still so early on in my career to be like I've been in it for 4 years properly now, but it's like if I had millions and millions, then I wouldn't have. I could take them all around the world with me. But then like, I'm still going to America for a month on my own with them, like me and Rory, my wee brother. So
Grafton.
mate, and like that was a month out of his life that I've missed. And mate, I was beside. I posted a video and I'm just like, I'm never doing this again. I'm sorry, but it's hard because if I was in a position to like take them, I could afford to take them everywhere. That would make my life so much easier, but. It's hard trying to find the balance between like again I was watching the first podcast and I was just like mate, it's just like a wee party boy and loving life and just going mental, and now I'm like fuck, I need to like I'm in charge of this wee guy, man. Like, I have like responsibilities and my priorities are flipped upside down, and I think that's what I'm like trying to figure out just now, and it's a steep learning curve, mate.
It's mad how like it's happened for like millions of years, like maybe not millions, but thousands of years, and it's just hundreds of people are just like, right, I need to look after this.
It never changes.
Surely there's can't be one person that's been like 100% got it. No, I mean it's mad because all we've ever done is have babies, but nobody's we've no cracked it yet. No, really.
I think our generation as well, though, mate. Like I think we've been like. I don't know why, but I feel like we've been protected by our parents so much, and then the way society's went, it's almost like to have a baby young, especially in music. A lot of people have like men especially have them in their 40s in music. Do you know what I mean?
Makes sense, doesn't it? Aye.
But I wish I'd had them younger now because, mate, I'm fucking knackered, mate. Like, and even though I'm only 31, right, I can't imagine like if I was 40, mate, I'd be like. Fuck you. Get your aim bottle, mate. I can't open my eyes. Do you know Steve Cooper, the old Nottingham Forest manager? Mate, that's how I feel inside. He looks knackered, mate. That's how I feel.
The lack of sleep terrifies me because even if I get like 5 hours sleep the new, I'm like, oh my god, this day's gonna be hard. Never mind like having a child also and getting maybe 2.5 or something.
What was the thing you just said there? Aye, mate, Ronnie Wood. Is it Ronnie Wood? No, Ronnie Wood. Is that the fucking snooker player I'm getting mixed up with?
No.
Ronnie Wood. Mate, Ronnie Wood.
In
Rolling Stones. Aye, he had a win at like 72 or something. Like something mental, mate. And
he's probably never spent more than 10 minutes with that way. Like he's at a stage where he's like, other people can do that. Why?
Aye. That's having a wins a dodo, mate.
He's 72, mate. Blowing it in the Wayne's move.
So, do you know the thing about that girl that faked the pregnancy?
My message. So I deleted social media. This is how. So your message said the 21st at 6, and my head is that fried, mate. I thought it was the 26th.
Aye, at 1 or something.
The like, 3 numbers were right.
Honestly, mate, I went on your because I deleted my social media like 3 weeks ago. It's been the best thing I've done actually recently. And then so I typed in Safari Instagram. And I was like, I'll go check if anybody's messaged me. And then I was like, oh fuck, really? This is it. It's Sunday. It's fine. Then I seen it was the 21st at 6. But mate, like, see that day, we've got like a towel rail in the showers over here. So I went in the shower, forgot to get the towel, went over to get the towel, and I'd brush my teeth in the shower, right?
Aye.
So instead of grabbing my toothbrush and walking in the shower, I've put my toothbrush down, grabbed the towel and walked in the shower with the towel, mate. And that was the same day, and I was like, I must have had like dad brain or baby brain or something then, man.
Mate, starting to dry yourself in the shower's mental, innit? We were actually just talking about that.
What?
Drying yourself in the shower.
Aye, so, like,
I
aye.
thought this was like an obvious thing.
Be honest, do you do this every shower? Listen to what he does.
So before I get out of the shower, I turn the shower off, and then I like squeegee my full body, like I wipe all the water off my hair, my arms.
That's
Not
His
pure-
hands just like.
just that. I mean, and all
it
sorts
work?
comes off. Like,
Does it work?
And I thought that was like, because I seen Morgan just fucking goes in the shower and then just bounces out like soaking wet everywhere, and the towels always feel soaking in that. And I was like, do you not know how to, like, this is what you're supposed to
Rub
do?
yourself down after a shower.
Mate, but do you know do that?
No, mate.
I think that it's
Do you know
That's borderline
I seen it-
insane, mate.
get a bash, bro.
It sounds
Yeah,
good.
Get a bash.
but
Your
I've
towel, you can use your towel like endlessly. Near enough.
Even though
Fair enough,
even though
mate.
I don't do it, I did it for about maybe a fortnight.
Right. How did it work out?
Because I seen a guy on TikTok and it was like an older American guy, and he was kind of saying to the camera like, "There's so many things I bet your parents never taught you, like this and like that." And I was like, "They fucking never taught me none." And then he got to the shower and he's like, "Bastard! I bet you don't even know how to dry yourself." He's kind of smug about it, which I didn't like. But he was like, I bet you don't even know how to dry yourself when you get out of a shower." And he was just like, put your hands in a ring and then like rinse your own arms and your hair and squeeze it, and then your towel will be completely dry when you wash yourself. You'll not get. And I was like, and I'd done it, but I just can't. I couldn't be fucked in that
How did
every
you
day.
learn to do it?
Aye,
Do
this
you
is
know-
what we really need to know.
Evan mentioned that exact thing, and I was like, have I not said that in the podcast? I do that a lot, and I taught Morgan how to do it, like I said. But and then they said, how did you learn that? And I was like, I think I just knew. But then I've just remembered while you were talking there, I think my Auntie Nicola, shout out Auntie Nick, I think she taught me that. And it's just
That conversation even come up?
I know.
I don't know. That
You just
sounds-
run out of room soaking one day.
Aye,
She's like,
mate.
Camille.
But that's what it's like. Like, see when I see somebody that doesn't do it, see when I see one of you bozos showering,
Aye.
and the decimation of the bathroom, man, like,
Aye, it's brutal.
It's horrible,
I
mate.
get slaughtered for that off my missus. Like,
It's all wet
how wet
everywhere,
it,
aye.
the ground's wet. I'm like, what? It's a shower.
That's what I thought, and then it would just dry because it's a shower. A room with a shower in
room's
it.
built for the shower.
Precipitation will take it away, man. I thought that's just what happens.
Stretching the limits of plumbing in it. This room will be completely sealed everywhere. Like a mad hospital toilet.
That was normal, mate.
It would be sick to have one of them, to be fair. See the mad showers in the hospital that you can just get water anywhere.
Oh, big wet room, aye.
Aye.
Mate, that's what I had one of them when I had did you see my elbow? It was like last year.
No?
Imagine a world with no flaring. It would be terrible. Everybody falling about everywhere. Your ma, your auntie, no Edmonds. Tins of soup, just everything falling about everywhere. Mate, excuse me. There's no flares.
What?
Flares, they're gone, they've banned them.
No. Surely no. 2 wee seconds. Chris, wee guy here saying they're done away with flares. You got any?
Aye, we've got hunters, mate.
Class.
So who is it that's got them, sir?
Limitless flooring, mate. They'll sort you out.
When it comes to flooring, there's only one place to go. Limitless Flooring Solutions down at 6 Townhead Street in Straven. The guys down at Limitless give you a free quote, so you can just call them out, see what the deal is. They specialise in carpet, vinyl, laminate, LVT, everything. It's in the name, it's literally Limitless. Chris, the main man down at the Straven store, has 20 years experience in this industry, so you know you're in safe hands. Get down there, quote Reilly's Gaff, and you're going to get 10% off the flooring product that you buy. You can get them online at Limitless Flooring Solutions on Facebook and TikTok. They've got Instagram as well. All their contact info is in the description below this video. Make sure you use them for your next flooring project, and also make sure you quote Reilly's Gaff for some money off. Cheers, trips.
Oh, mate, it's on Instagram, mate. It's like my elbow looked like Alan Brazil.
Oh!
Mate, right. So I can't remember where we were. I think I'd done like 3 gigs in 3 days, and we were finishing off in Ibiza on the Monday and High, and the Sunday I think it was Boardmasters. So we're at New Quay Airport, maybe.
Where's
That's
that?
down there, down down Devon way.
Right.
Yuki's down that way, but Boardmaster's like the big festival down there. So me and Rory we've sat at this fuck all in this airport, tiny airport, and we're going to Ibiza. And we've sat down, maybe had like 8 hours sleep in 2 days, and I've got a fucking like cheese sandwich or something, say, right? And I've put it down, I've banged my elbow off the table, like it was like that, right? That normal bang of the elbow, standard bang of the elbow. And I'm like, oh fuck, hurt my funny bone there. Go to Ibiza, and I'm like, on the flight, I'm like, fucking hell, there's like fluid in my elbow. It was like filling up with fluid. So I started playing in high later that night, like 1 a.m, and I've went like that. And usually the adrenaline, you can't really feel it if you're sore or if you're fucking steaming or anything like that. It happens after, right? So I went like that and picked up the headphones. And I was like, oh, you fucking bastard! And I'm like looking up at the crowd, and I'm like, fucking, I'm in agony, and I could like, don't show him, don't show me. So I'm playing like fucking like with one iron, mate. Like I've came out and they've thought I've broke my elbow, right? No fracture. Put it in a sling. Next day, fly home, and as I'm flying home, it's just filling up with more and more fluid.
Alan Brazil's trying to push his way.
That is probably the sorest thing that's ever happened. So I went straight to the minor ailments. I don't know where it is. It's round about here somewhere, and then they were like, your elbow's getting infected. You've got something called bursitis. So there's like wee bags in our joints, right? And if you hit it in this specific place, it bursts the bag.
What?
So this bag is burst in my joint, and it's filling up. And so they've gave me painkillers and fucking what do you call them? What do you get when you're sick? Moxicillin,
antibiotics.
Antibiotics, aye. So I'm dosed up in antibiotics, and I start like I think Amy was pregnant at the time. She was pregnant at the time. So I'm like, fucking go to sleep. And they said if it gets sore or feels warm, go straight to the hospital. So 1 a.m. comes, Alan Brazil was fucking shouting at me, mate, right? And I'm like, oh my God, this thing is massive. I need to get a photo for you, mate. We need to pull it up or something.
Could you look at Insta? Is it?
I go on Instagram, there's a picture of me in the hospital bed.
You'll be able to find that.
And you'll be able to find it. It was last year. It was the week before Creamfields. So I thought I wasn't going to make it to Creamfields.
Did you share it in your story recently?
No, mate, no. But then, right, so we've got down to A&E, and they've said, like, we can double your antibiotics,
right,
and you can go to your own bed, or you can get a drip, and it'll probably take the infection away. But I didn't think it was like getting infected or that. So I've said, well, I'd rather be in my own bed. I fucking hate hospitals. Get me out of here. So just give me the double dose antibiotics. So doubled up. Woke up at like 8 a.m. next morning, mate, and I'm like hallucinating, pissing a sweat. My arm is double the size, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Amy said she was driving me to the hospital, and I was just like laughing, like, do you know what it's like Buzz Lightyear when his arm falls off and he's sitting, I am Mrs. Nesbitt. Mate, that's how I was like delirious, mate. I was like, on the way to the hospital, and she was like, there's something wrong with you. So we got in there, mate, ended up in hospital for 5 days, and the infection went from my elbow, ended up getting all the way up nearly to my shoulder. And if it got round to my heart, like I was, it would have been cuttings, mate, or took my arm off. So
was it getting all big in that? Like, was it?
So this way, you'll see it here, mate. But so they drew lines, right, and the lines were here, and then the redness came up to my shoulder and down to my wrist, mate. It was all my full arm. My arm was coming off, mate.
Oofed. That is.
I think it's coming up here. Keep going. There it is. There in the hospital bed in the middle, mate. Right, keep swiping, mate. Look at that, mate.
Oh, fuck,
mate.
Fucking hell.
Size it, mate.
You look like you're turning into Patrick Star over that here.
It does like
Patrick Star, mate, and then that's it doing, mate. But Honestly, that was just like a like a bag
mate.
of what, and that's my mum taking the piss out of me in the hospital bed.
That is insane that something like that could have just...
bang on the table, mate.
I need to watch myself, man.
Swear, mate.
The body's a pure, like, the human body, mate, is a pure intricate thing, like one wee thing goes
We should all be in bubble wrap or something.
Aye, mate. And it's so weird because I'd never heard of bursitis, right? But like my driver in Glasgow, he's one of my best mates, right? And he actually had it the week before. And that's the only reason I went to the minor ailments. Like, I wouldn't have caught it that early if it wasn't for him. He was like, go to the minor ailments. I had it last week.
Oh, no way, that's mad.
Swear on my life, mate.
Where'd he have it?
On his elbow.
Does it start in the elbow?
No,
Or
it could be like
joints,
knees or
aye,
elbows,
true,
probably,
aye.
mate, or-
That's mad. It probably is a more common thing than you think, but it just doesn't get that bad in that. Do you know what I mean?
It's like when you buy a motor and then you just see it everywhere.
Aye. Power of suggestion type shit, innit?
Aye.
Jaikus are everywhere, mate.
Oh, mate.
they're everywhere,
I'm
mate.
wanting one.
What's your...
badly.
Is that yours?
Jag, that's a Jag.
Aye.
Oh, they're nice. The Jeep, the big ones?
Aye,
nah, they're
mate,
nice,
I
mate.
love
They're
them,
very
Belters,
nice.
man. Aye, the Jaikus are roaming the road.
Mate,
Mate,
the Omadas, mate.
this guy right here, he passed his driving test. Well, if I applauded you enough, I think we're all right by now.
come
'cause-
on,
No,
come on.
Congratulations.
passed his driving test.
Come on.
And he was sending us motors like, we drink of this one, we drink of this and that. And I'm like, I don't know. And I was like, that's nice. And then it was a Jaiku, and I was like, this thing's too good to be true. Like, inside it and that, it's got a big massive fucking iPad thing, and you can change the lighting in your car. And
Quite minimal, innit? Design it. I've seen them,
There's
mate.
no much there, but it's a big massive screen, and it's like 26 grand or something. It's like, no, it's so mad. Now that way,
Is it the same company that owns shares in land, like Range Rover or something
No,
like
no,
that?
it's a Chinese copy.
It's the Chinese, bro.
How's that allowed then?
They've got custom built factories that just go like this. Big robots just go boom, there a Jaiku, boom, there a Jaiku, boom. So they're just like, what 20 grand?
Mate, there's a new one out every like 3 months. The J8 and all that.
Mad.
That's crazy.
I've seen them
No.
everywhere, mate.
Aye, same.
Everywhere.
You need to look
People
at
are calling it the poor man's Range Rover,
Rover,
but like, even though I'd love it, I'd be like, I would feel like that in it. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
I would
I'd be
take
like hanging out the badge and that, just like, aye,
Mate,
definitely.
my pals get one, mate, and it's got all the mad now they like purple lighting and that, like the
Aye,
pure,
mood
it's a
lighting
pure
and that.
nice motor, mate.
Nice.
I want an Omoda, mate. He told me about the Omodas, and I see them everywhere.
That's the same
now.
company, but
Is it?
aye, Cherry's
Are they
the
electric?
motoring company. Aye, well you
Are
can
they?
get you
Hybrid?
can't get petrol
They
ones,
all-
but
Can you?
Ain't you, man,
Chinese,
mate?
mate, and you want, man.
Aye, you could make you could certainly make love or fall in love in a Jaiku, mate. They'll that lighting, get that lighting cranked down a bit.
Oh, get it turned red, get the back seats done, see what happens.
Oh,
sure.
you go to shagging a Jaiku as well?
I think
Chinese
it's-
sorted that with the government.
I think
It's
you
too
need-
sexual a car inside to know. They're like, we need to just wave that.
I think every single one has had sex, like somebody's had sex in one of them
Aye.
before, like in the production, do you know what I mean? Like they need to do that. Just to
That's
add
how you
bit
make
of-
a send
Aye,
off.
yeah.
That's why they're so cheap. Christened just covered in
Oh, there is
jizz,
cum
mate.
everywhere, by the way. It's in the
Jizz
small
cum.
print. Jaikum,
I
man.
thought it was a brand new motor, I know they come like that.
It's in the factory. So it is new.
I just jizzle here. I don't know what's going on there, mate. But
Actually, price right down
22
here, who
grand. Oh, mate. So what was it? Bursitis?
Bursitis, mate. aye.
I wouldn't wish it my worst enemy, mate.
You're just really going to be really careful now. So if you bang
No,
that...
mate. So that was when was that? 24. So that was over a year ago. But like, I've banged it loads since then, mate.
Why?
And just fucking just out of anger, mate. It's fucking.
It's a weird thing to know that
Just
I
when
know
you-
I've banged my elbow at a good
Like when
17.
the wind makes me up at night, I'm just
Oh.
like, fucking hit it off the side of the cot, mate. Fucking. No, I like just by accident, obviously, but there's no muscle in my elbow anymore, mate. It's gone. And I started playing golf, mate, and fucking. I'm playing it with half an ankle and half an elbow, mate. Honestly, it's
As all golfers are,
shite.
though.
I know that's true. That's true. That's an excuse for being so shite, really. But no, it's fucking pretty mad, mate. And every time I bang it, I just feel like when I bang this one, I feel like I'm just banging my elbows all the time.
You watch your elbows?
You see that guy that bangs their elbow?
Yeah, they've made these pad things for them. You can put them on, man.
True, by the way.
Imagine.
Mate, you could.
That could be the DJ.
No, I like
DJ Quirk.
like marshmallow and all that. Like, that shit. You just have elbow
Yeah,
pads.
there's hunters like that now. I'll just be the elbow pad DJ, mate.
How many kind of?
Is there gimmicks?
Aye, how
People
many
doing
gimmicks have we
now?
got?
There's the girl that wears the horse mask.
Aye, horse girl.
Aye.
Horse girl. Fuck, mate. There's tons now. See if you dip into like the hardcore scenes and that, they're all kind of mad.
think
mate.
Shit's cringy. innit?
Yeah, I was waiting to get onto it and all, but like it's fucking mate, DJing's in such a weird spot right now. I feel it's so different from even when we talk, mate. See some of the things we were talking about in the first podcast. I'm like,
the good old days,
like, all I know, mate. 4 years old.
Take me back.
Back in the day, man. There's never any of these fucking masks. No, it was just about the tunes, about the music, you know. That was just money.
2021.
Right after the pandemic, we'd all went through a lot. Fucking didn't need a mask then, did you?
We all wanted rid of our masks.
So you think even in that short space of time, like shit's went weird?
Mate, social media, man. TikTok was not the first podcast we done. TikTok was nowhere near as big as it was then we done the other one, and then all those clips went mental with Jota and all that. So like, TikTok has just took over music. It's way more. It's not about talent really anymore, in my opinion. It's about who's got the most followers, who's got the most kind of hype. It's like a hype thing now, mate. And like you're getting booked and you're getting signed for just having hype, and that's like, mate, like the quality of music is just fucking shambolic now. Like this, because all that quality is getting ripped out if the focus is on the wrong things, in my opinion, which is the fucking the music.
Right. And do you think it's the music's changing a bit to be more like bouncy for TikTok and that, and like more TikToky sounding music?
Aye, well, you can make if you make a tune that everyone uses or like as a sound or whatever, then you can make a good amount of dough off that. And like it will always go back. Like, I've been finding this recently. It will always go back to like, what are you in it for? And if you're in it for the music, then this shit doesn't really matter. But if you're wanting a career out of this is where I find myself right now, having Mac, like all my priorities are changing, and it's not that I don't love music anymore. It's like, how can I make this a career that I'm not like completely, I'm gonna make a fucking tune just for TikTok so I can get money. It's like I'm now going into maybe more arenas. Probably something I should have done earlier. I've just had so much going on, but like I've got my first solo arena gig in Ireland, and it sold out in like an hour in pre-sale, and then we're doing 2 days, mate. And like, for me, like, I've not even really put any tunes out. I've been so busy with so much other stuff that the focus definitely has not been on music. But I feel like recently it's been like I'm turning a page, like the next chapter. And when I first met you, like, and I did not have my ducks in a row, man. I was, like I said, I was just this wee party guy, just fucking buzzing to be having a career in music. And now, like, I feel like I've had to mature quickly and grow up a bit. And like, I still don't get me wrong, I still love to have a good time, but it's way less now. The focus is like the stuff I didn't have sorted back then, I'm now putting in place. If I have another wave, like I've got a tune that's like everybody's raving about right now, and it's called Share the House. I played it at Creamfields, everybody's going mental. It was all over TikTok and all that. But now I just try and turn myself off from all that, because what I'm doing is like, I've got new management, I've got new agents. The whole structure of what I'm doing and internally is different, and I'm doing that so if I have another wave or things get like they were before, that I'm prepared for it this time. Because fucking very nearly lost my head, very nearly like either could have been dead or just like lost it all, do you know what I mean? And now I've like getting back with Amy as well. I was with her before when we done the first one.
Aye.
For 3 years we're together. And now I think we've been back together around 2 years. Our anniversary, our engagement's coming up. But getting back with Amy was like, that's probably the thing that's changed my life the most. And obviously we then had the wee man, but I feel like I'm ready for that second thing, that wave to come again, because I'm putting all this in place. Because if I didn't have it in place, it would just end up like the last time. Now I'd go mental.
Why? See, when you said like, I'd either no be here, or like you said it was getting to like this breaking point.
Yeah.
What sort of things were making you get to that breaking point? Like just chasing your tail?
Fucking, I never have. Like, I've always done. I think that's why I'm lucky that people like, I can know really release big commercially appealing music for 1 or 2 years and folks still like love me. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing I think I'm quite lucky with, that I gave so much to my fans in those first 4 years that they're giving me it back now, that I'm not I'm coming, kind of coming back. I don't like saying it, it's a bit cheesy, but like
I'm back.
like, yeah, I'm back, baby. but like
You never went away.
No, I know, but for me, I think it was at such a high level and it was so fast paced that you're obviously gonna have these thoughts of like, what have I done wrong? What's going on? And I think like I stopped like the work rate I was doing. I was always making music, and I just kind of stopped, mate. I just kind of don't know if I fell out of love with it, but I just the feeling wasn't the same as it, and that was inevitable, man. I had such a big rise, but I think, like to your point, mate, the kind of things that I was doing, like fucking getting on it every single gig, every single weekend, fucking drug abuse, alcohol abuse, everything, smoking fucking 70 snouts a weekend, like it was just getting to a point where like it was only going to go one way, and if I didn't have a head on me, or the people I have around me, like my family, Rory, my wee brother, like and now Amy, it's just, if I didn't have them, I could have lost everyone and everything, I think, because I've never been a bad person, but I always just get caught up in excitement. Like I just get
buzz, but then
I think that's been part of my like maturing, and I was doing therapy and stuff like that, and just like I was giving myself such a hard time for like, if I didn't think a set went well, I'd come home, Instagram and Twitter would be like, oh, that was the best set I've ever seen, but in my head I was going, that was fucking shite, and just beating myself up, and like how can that be somebody's best set they've ever seen? And I think it was one of my worst. Things just weren't aligning and adding up, and I would look at mate, genuinely thousands of positive comments would just sail by my face, and one fucking negative one would be the one I would focus on.
That bastard.
Honestly, mate, like,
I think it's human nature, but with that, it's
consuming,
like, because we as people, see, like even us, like we upload these things and we go, what do you think of this? And it's the
Yeah.
same with music. You put music out and go, hope you like this shit.
subjective, yeah.
And I think in our heads, there's always that thing in the back of your head, like, here, I'm not meant to be in this position I'm in. And it's cause when you see that negative one, that's confirming that sort of imposter syndrome you've got in your head of like,
Yeah.
fuck, maybe like, that's why and I think as well, you're saying like you deleted social media. I think that's a good move, because I think if you're consuming any criticism about yourself, if you believe some of the good, you also believe the bad. Like you can either interact with it or no interact with it.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way of interacting with it and also being like, that didn't get to me at all. Do you know what I mean?
any
Definitely.
reaction to it, any interaction with it, even if you don't react in a mad way, you're still consuming it and like seeing it in that. And then that's what I was going to say, when you see that, when you were talking about like you thought you didn't have the greatest set, was that just like a perception of yourself you had that was?
I think because I always thought, like, if you're like, because I came from the underground and I've went into this world that had been alien to me the whole time, still is, like, I still find it mad that 20,000 odd people are turning up to Creamfields and see, like, I watch the videos and I'm like, how does this many cunts know me? Mm-hmm. Like, that still fries me sometimes, but I think the beating myself up is just, I think if you're working class and you get to a certain level of stuff, then you find it hard to believe you're that good because you come from nothing, right?
Aye.
And coming from nothing, like it made me who I am, but I just wish, like, I could maybe turn the page in my brain and go, like, mate, like, you're here now. My beliefs are still, I still feel working class, but my life is not. And I think this is maybe the transition I'm maybe in right now, is like crossing over to this, like, I think my beliefs will always be working class, and I'll always try and look after the person that has fuck all over the person that's been, like, maybe had an easier life with financially or whatever it is. But I need to realise, I think, that especially if I want to get to this next stage, is like, I deserve to be here. I've done more than most, I think, to get to where I am, and I'm still me. That's another thing that I actually, like, when I do pat myself on my back fucking twice a year, it's like, I'm still me, and the people could go through what I've been through, and I've seen it. They've changed, and money's changed them. I really don't give a shit about money or fame. It's just like, it's now like I have an opportunity to make my son's life completely different from mine.
You've got a new focus now rather than
Exactly,
your
yeah.
Do you think
style
that's
on
what
it.
it's like? Do you think that has aided you in kind of getting over that mental hurdle of being like, I suppose 'cause it automatically shifts all your perspective and your goals and
Yeah.
why you're doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Well, for the first time in my life, my one love wasn't music, mate. Like, I love something more than music. Mate,
Mind blowing to
that's
you.
the, like 12 or 13 years, music has been my only love, my fucking first love. And like, and when me and Amy were first together, she was like happy to like know how much I love music. She was just my biggest supporter. And I think I took that for granted. That's why we split up. And now we're back together. It's the exact same. But now, like, I love Amy and my son more than music. And it's like, fuck, how do I feel this way? How do I know? I don't know I don't know how to feel about it, because I think when you love music that much, it's like, this is everything to me, and you put so much pressure on you to do things you want to do. And I think like my ADHD as well has just end up spilling onto my career, that I'm doing like Pavilion, and now I'm doing arenas, and I'm doing sub club. Or you need to go back to the underground because that's where you're for. And like, I'm just doing too much, and it's like I'm still in the process of streamlining and knowing where my focuses should be, but it's all just a learning curve. And then coupled with fucking, I moved houses twice in the last year.
You hate making things
Mate,
easy. don't you?
honestly, mate, I'm fucking Steve Cooper, mate. I'm bust, mate. And it's like, have a baby, get engaged, get to like switch houses twice, and
Arenas in Ireland. that.
arenas in Ireland, and like I'm playing Subby next Thursday, and like
so it's just a quick one. If you're looking for any clothing sourced activewear, high-end designer stuff, get in touch on Instagram with @j.m.sourced. He hooked us up with 2 pairs that we were looking for. I was looking for these Asics 1130s. It's like a teal and white colour. They're clean as hell. These things are selling out constantly. You can get anything you need, P6000s, anything like that. Get in touch with him. His Instagram is @j.m.source. They got me, them. You get Jamie a lovely beige pair of the same ones. He'll not be beaten on anything. Go and see him. Instagram @j.m.sourced.
Did
Do you think, like, see the way you're talking about, like, this is the first time in your life that music hasn't been your main thing in your
Love,
life,
yeah.
your main love? Do you think that could, because obviously you were saying, like, you've been putting out music at the same rate you were
No.
before, but do you think, like, because music has been, like, this massive thing, it still is, but it's been the biggest thing, so maybe you were, like, in too deep into it, and then maybe like the shift in perspective of getting back with Amy and having your baby, that might free up a bit of like expectation.
space,
I like, so when you revisit the music, you might have like a freshness about it. Like, it's no. Does that make sense?
yeah, totally. I've never really thought about it like that, but now you say it, it sounds like that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think that's like, it's like the transition. I'm in this transition period, and I know I am, right, and that's why I need to give myself a bit of a break, but not too much of a break that I stop working, because realising where you are in your life can help you to where you're going to go. So like I'm realising recently, like, I'm in this transition period. I've got my dream house, like I'm building my studio out the back, like,
That's sick.
do you know what I mean? And like, these are the things that I should be grateful for. But like, I think there's definitely that feeling I had of music, like in here. You could hear it in my music back then, because I would make tunes in an hour, and it would be like you could hear my energy on them.
Aye.
But now it's not like that. So I can't when I make music, it's not the same energy I'm putting towards it. It's just more of.
Doesn't mean it's
very.
worse though. It doesn't
It
mean
isn't, and I know it isn't. Like mate, my best music. I've not stopped making music. Like I've been making tons of music, but again, they're all projects all over the shop. They're not just me. And I think like I'm starting to realise I need to focus on myself first, and it's all right to have a bit more of a pragmatic approach where I'm not using up all my brain, and like you said, like it has freed up that, so I can be like, well. You don't love it any less because you're viewing it this way. You just have other priorities and other things going on in your life to be able to approach it this way. And again, to go back to like the reason I'm building the studio out is so like I'm going to make sure I do what I want in this career before it's all said and done by getting a studio on my own, getting my new team behind me, and like when this wave comes, or if it comes, then I'll be prepared for it in every way. And also being present for my son, mate. That's another thing I had to clean up, and another big reason I stopped social media, because like some days I'm sitting with him and all I'm thinking about is like, or a thing will come into your head. You know what it's like? You go on your phone to look for something and you do everything but look for that one thing you went on your phone for, right? So that was happening to me daily, and then I was just like I want to be like, what to be the best dad ever. Like I never like, you know, I never got to have a dad, and like to have the duty of being a dad. Like I want to make sure I'm as good as I can be while supporting my family through what I do. So it's fucking mad, mate.
Balance,
it's a balance.
innit?
Everything is a balance, mate. Everything. But I feel like talking to yous now, if I had talked to yous maybe a year ago, honestly, like just everything going through my head of like, how am I going to do this, man? Like, I'm fucked. My head was fried, mate, and I think I'm definitely in a better place now, and I'm excited. I'm excited to go again. Do you know what I mean? As well.
Is it more like day by day, or are you planning long term stuff now?
I think so. I've still got like, there's still things I'm dealing from like my last management. I was with them for 3 years, and it wasn't good, man. I think that's part of my. I definitely I never get like, I never go and speak to anyone. The therapy was the first time I've actually spoke to people about what's going on, but like I've never like got diagnosed with depression or whatever, but I'm pretty like, I'm almost certain I was really depressed like after I'd been with that first management, because it was just things, I don't want to get into it, but it was just things that happened, man, and like you work 10 years, mate, or like 8 years, and to get to the point of telling me something good, and then you hand it over to these fucking people in London, and then they just fucking shit all over you, and I was like, and I'd already signed the contract, so I was like, I think that is depleted. That depleted me definitely, and I just fucking. I think I've been hiding from quite a lot of it as well until I got therapy, and then I got therapy, and it was like, well, this has happened, and then there was stuff that related back to like my dad and like my early childhood and stuff, and I was like, oh fucking, like the first session, I was just like howling. I was like, I can't believe you've just worked that out for like 2 sentences, and then she's told me all this fucking traumas came from, and then yeah, I think like after that I had a bit like trust issues with people in music, and the music industry as a whole it can be bad, but it can be amazing as well. So
you hear about that all the time, don't you? Like,
yeah,
mad, just greedy, mad. Like,
that's it, and especially when they tell me something good, that, like I'm assuming like they would have just seen like, fuck it, we can make money, and then fuck them off, and it is normal in the music industry. But like I don't want to, I just don't really care about it anymore, because it's like I was so naive, again, so in love with music, that I thought it was fucking sunshines and rainbows everywhere, and that's why I think you're right. Like it's not. I don't think it's like a bad thing to maybe have a bit more of a business head on about it, rather than
take a step
thinking,
back,
and I'm just so emotional though, mate, and like
You probably don't get as burnt out doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, see, just treating it as like
more sustainable. Isn't it?
rather
Yeah.
than being like, because obviously with your story, like you started your own club nights for nothing, and like not everybody's done had the rise that you've had, and you've obviously got to this pinnacle, and tell me something good. Everybody knows you, everybody's buzzing about it, and it's like, I wonder, do you think there's ever a way you could have known what the right move is after that? Or was it too big to be like?
I think if I took the emotion out of it and went in as like probably more like these fucking cunts for London, like it's pragmatic. We're not emotional. You're the emotional one, right? And they use that against you, I think, in some respect. But again, I don't think I would have got there if I wasn't like me. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if I'd had the foresight enough to like go, when this happens, take a step back and go, right, I need to be a business head. But like, I find that so soulless. Like, it's music. All we're doing is playing at parties.
I bet there would have
It's
been
so-
people at that time that would have been telling you that as well, and then but because you're in it and you're like, love the music,
Aye,
love the
I
nights,
don't want to
love
be
this,
like that.
You're like, this is what it's all about.
That's
Like,
it,
it's
mate.
so like glamorous and
It
shit
is,
that you
and-
just get caught up in it.
Definitely, mate, and oh, don't get me wrong, it's gave me fucking the best memories of my life. We've done like the best things ever. Like, I think it's just this kind of turning point in your career where it's like it's your job. now. Kind of get
Grow up.
to like.
Get your alarm set. Get fucking up.
Oh, you're soaked up and get out to your work.
and I think it's that just kind of like I don't need to be that person anymore, mate. And it's mad because it does still feel kind of soulless to me, like viewing it as a business. Like it's fucking playing music to people and they're all fucking out their face and like
Mate,
it's not that serious, but now it's the only reason it's really serious is because it's my family that's at stake. Like I have the chance to give my son a life. Like I don't get me wrong, I've had a great life, but like he could have a life that will go on beyond me, and like I could pay for his kids, and that's the kind of thing that if I make the most out of this and approach it in the right way and take the steps rather than being that emotional guy I was a few years ago, then that's the thing that's probably more exciting about it, and being pragmatic that can maybe go right. It's all right to feel like that.
Have you ever heard the thing Mad Slim Shady goes into the studio for like 8 to 5 and he's like has a lunch break and that?
He has a no lunch break. That's how he done his tunes and that. He would like go to the studio and be like, I'm working for 8 till like 5 a day. I'll just go and try and write and come up with tunes, and then be like, is that 5? Right, I do.
Up the road.
That's why I'm getting the
Separate
studio.
it.
That's why I'm getting the studio, because like I've told Amy, like when I wake up, I'm going to the studio. I'll come in for lunch and then go back out, and that's what I want to do, because then I can actually it's organised. Mac has a routine as well. It's not just me pissing off for a month or going to America or Australia for a bit or going every weekend. It's like, well, Dad's working, and that just making it a bit more
routine,
streamlined.
aye.
Mate, aye.
See, how much does Pavilion Festival take out you every year?
Yeah, fucking mate. Like, do you know what? I love what we've done for Ayr. The hotels are sold out every year. The shops are like the barbers and all that. Said it's the busiest time of the year. Like on the day of, like it's crazy.
That's a
right?
crazy move, day off. No chance of getting a haircut the day off.
I'd definitely have to get. I know, because you know sometimes when you get your haircut, it takes a wee bit to look like decent because it's too fresh. You know what I mean? Almost. So I'd have a few days before I'd get my pavilion cut. Anyway,
That's a PSA for next year, isn't it?
but there's no. It's if I'm being honest with you, Evan, it fucking like it's so hard to focus on my own shit and do pavilion, because, and also even like it stopped me doing other things in Scotland. Like I wanted to do like St Mirren Stadium was in the pipeline at one point, but the off season is when football stops is summer, which is when pavilion is. It's too many tickets. Like I'm not fucking like the Beatles, do you know what I mean? I need to spread it out a bit, but I think for what I've done, the only reason I've done it was for Ayr, and it's been fucking unbelievable what we've done for the town. We've got Carol Cox and MK next year, like insane.
Carol Cox is a nuts bill,
That's
mate.
mental.
Insane, mate.
See when I seen the post you put that up, I was like, because you just don't see him on that many lineups,
No.
especially in fucking Scotland. So I was like, Carol Cox. I went to the comments, every comment here, fuck, like tagging their pal, fucking Carol Cox. What the fucking
Mate,
that is?
well, that's just Ricky for back in the day. Like Carol Cox was playing. I think I said it in the first one. He was playing at Street Rave back in the day, and he said he doesn't know where he would be without Street Rave and all that. So that's Ricky. He's went into his wee black boot and went like, "Oh, Coxie, here you go." And he's I can't believe he's playing in Ayr. I'm not even going to be there, mate. I need to go to a festival on the Sunday. Crazy.
Oh, do you?
I know.
Wait, so you're going to go for the
I'm playing
my
my like the Saturday, and then the Sunday when Cox is playing. I can't be there, mate. It's God.
So, see, this is what's nuts about us having this conversation. I'm so happy to see you again
And you, mate,
and chat and catch up with you. But see the first
2
one,
years, mate. Is it 2 years?
No, I
think
think
it's
it's
been
3.
more than that.
Well,
3
here,
years
I'm going
before.
to. So this is my thing. The last time we spoke, Pavilion Festival hadn't even happened yet once.
Yeah.
We done it sort of right before it was about to happen.
2021, yeah.
So the
Fucking
first
hell.
one hadn't even been yet.
Mad.
So what? See for the first one till now.
Yep.
What have you learned in terms of putting on a festival?
It's not
'Cause, like,
easy.
Aye.
Oh, it's fucking.
Does it get
not
easier?
easy.
No.
No, it gets harder. Especially now that every cunt's skint, mate. And there's way more like competition in dance music now, like for clubs and stuff. Like the clubs are struggling. tickets are at an all-time low in Scotland, I think, as well.
Oh, really?
Oh, aye, mate.
Didn't know that.
It's
People only
dire.
gone to Ayton, man.
Dire, mate. It's
Aye.
that, like, really bad. Man, I honestly, if the clubs are still going in 10 years, it'll be a fucking miracle, I think. Or something completely needs to change in the whole sphere of, like, DJs taking, like, $5,000 to go and play a 300 cap room. Like, that's what is literally crumbling the whole thing.
Aye.
From
It's
the
a non-
fees. It's agents, it's DJs, it's like DJs will blame it on the agents, like, oh, I don't see the offer, this is all I see. But like, actually, like, so I have like a list of 5, I think. It's Fabric, Subclub, Gonzo's in Norwich. Where's the other ones? There's I play World Headquarters in Newcastle, and then there's another one I played recently that was fucking amazing. That I say I'm playing them for cheaper. I want to keep the clubs open, and then Subby, I'll say to Subby, open a night you're not usually open. I think we sold out in seconds on Thursday there. It never even went. The tickets never even went up. The Subby put a mailer out and they sold out in seconds on a Thursday night. So like, I said that to Subby because like, if you're not open that night, let me help like bring money in
Aye,
for
that's
you.
dough
Do you know
that you
what I mean?
wouldn't
Because if you're open the other night, sound. But like, I just try and do my best to help them. Do you know what I mean? I don't think that happens enough. But to go back to the festival, it's fucking, mate. Like we've never made money off Pavilion, right? That was 3rd year there. 4 years were coming up, and like all I wanted to do was break even because then it's sustainable. Like I can do something good for my town, but we're not fucking losing money.
Hemorrhaging dough.
Exactly, right? So, and this is what I think folk think, like, you do a festival, fucking reeling it in, wee man, that's brilliant, man, fucking raking it in, on you go. And I'm like, mate, I'm fucking...
12 quid a burger, you must be getting.
I know, and I'm like, there's all the complaints, man, about toilets and all that shit, and I'm like, just to put this on... I'm
you in
literally-
the 3rd cubicle down is broken.
I know, mate.
Like, I'm on in 5.
I know,
Get your gloves on.
That's the fucking thing. I just want to say, and that's why I have to come off social media, because I want to bite back at these cunts, and I'm like, I'm literally holding my career back to do this festival, right? And that's like, how much more can I express my love for my town, right? Like, how much more can I'm actually stalling my career. There's so many other things I could have done in Scotland if it wasn't for Pavilion, but I'm doing it because I love my town. I think what we're doing down there is so special, but I think maybe in the next few years I would like for it to be its own thing and I can start doing more stuff in Scotland out with Pavilion because, like, it's not announced yet. I can't say. I'll tell you off. But there's things that are going to be happening, I think, in the next maybe year or a few years that I'll probably start trying to, if it's sustainable to do Pavilion on its own, then let it happen. If it's not, then I again, to go back to having Mac, like I need to focus on myself now.
Exactly, man.
Obviously, Cabby.
I need, but mate, like last year we got a tent for the first time and it was sunny for the first time. What's the fucking luck of that, mate? Massive fucking indoor tent for the main stage. Mate, and it was fucking warm and sunny, mate. The first year it's been warm and sunny, but it was the atmosphere was fucking unbelievable, mate. And that was like, that's one of the best festivals I've been to. I know I'm fucking severely biased, but if I'd say that's one of the best experiences I've had at a festival in Scotland ever.
That's class.
It was crazy, mate. Like me and Ben Hemsley went back to back, and that was the first time I've done it like properly. I was absolutely out of my mind and turned up at his gig one time in Ibiza and we done it there off the cuff, but like
Aye.
I don't remember anything, mate. I was out of my mind, mate, and then I came to and I was like behind the decks with Ben and I was like, how did I get here, mate? And he was like, what are you on about, mate? We're about to play together. And I was like, oh my God, mate, I don't know where I am. And then there's videos on
Do you know my songs?
TikTok and everyone's like, I'll not say it, obviously.
I've
but
seen
like,
the videos,
have you seen it?
aye.
I'm like fucking it. Mate, bad. But
There's
then,
nothing worse than teleporting somewhere in
no,
it.
I know.
Catches you off guard.
So,
know.
bastard.
And then, so we done that together. It was a good moment for me and Ben as well, and for Ben to do it for us. And
You good pals with Ben?
aye, really good pals
What's
with
he
Ben.
like? Good guy?
He's the sweetest soul ever, mate. He's like the loveliest guy, man. Fuck, I say that. He's a fucking big tall cunt, but he's like, I don't know, man. I really, he's probably the person I've maybe tried to like put my arm around in this scene because he's younger than me, came through at the same time as me, had a rise similar, and I don't think he has the like. Me being a bit older and breaking through, I think I was able to like deal with stuff a wee bit better because I'd kind of done all my partying and stuff before a bit, but like I think I just knew what to do when I got to that, being a bit older. But Ben, like I feel sorry for him, man. I see him going through like health issues and fucking like cancelling gigs and burnout. You like we've both been burnt out, I think the same, and done this probably a similar amount of gigs, but he's so fucking talented, mate. Like, do you know, he got like an award that's never been given in his college for like classical music, mate. Honestly, mate, he's like Mozart.
That's crazy.
Fucking mad on
but
the
he
piano.
just decided to just be a DJ.
I know, and it's mad. But he was so musically gifted. I don't think he gets enough plaudits for that, actually. But nah, I love Ben. He's a great guy. He's one of the only kind of ones that I would trust outside of music when you're away for it all. And I talk to him a lot. I try and fucking just be there for him as much as I can. But
it's mad you being an old head.
I know, mate. I know. Mate, I see when do you know, I was in two minds about telling folk I was 30, but because I knew all the youngsters that follow me thought I was their age, right? Because when I clean shave and get a haircut, I do look younger, right? But now with my dad, mate, look at him.
You need it.
Like, fucking mate, that's what I'm. So, I think I was in two minds about telling folk I was 30, and then I obviously like put it was my 30th birthday. I had it in Subby. Optimo played in Sub Club at a private party, and I just seen all these comments, all these birds going, "How the fuck is this man 30?"
Mate, that's a good thing, man.
I was bashing
Mate,
myself.
you're gracefully grown into like old head and
Hopefully,
music.
mate,
That's class.
I might actually just dye my hair grey and just put like faster it along, mate. If I can just be like that silver fox, mate.
Aye, come on, that would be sick.
Have you been to any new countries in that DJing since we were last talking? I know you were just in America, but I'm pretty. It's weird because I think you were just back or just going to America the last time we spoke. I know.
Fuck.
Any new festivals like that you done?
What about Ireland? They love you there, didn't they?
Aye.
That electric.
I think they actually. I think I get more support and tickets over in Ireland than I do in Scotland now.
Really?
Mad.
Crazy, mate. Aye.
That's
That's
mad.
mad.
I don't think they're slowing down with buying tickets.
Are they
now,
just
are
mate? Are they just going out more still? But
I don't know,
because I
mate.
don't know if like
Mate, Dublin is so expensive.
aye,
But they're all,
aye.
there's some mad
See for
tax
hotels
haven
and
and
that.
that. Some
I
mad
know.
tax haven and that, mate. The Irish are packing, mate.
Aye,
They're
mate.
not-
It's a joke. You could go like I remember I was going to go to is it Longitude Festival?
Longitude.
Aye, Longitude, like years ago, and I remember being like, "Oh, it's fucking Dublin. We'll get a good flight and that." Mate, the room. It was as if you're trying to stay in New York for like 3 nights. That's the price of the hotels, and it's like no
crazy.
even in Dublin, just outside. You're like,
Mental.
how are they charging that for a
I
night?
know.
It's crazy, man.
18 quid, €18 a Guinness in the
Aye,
Temple
mate,
Bar. and all
mental.
that. It's
I
madness,
think
innit?
I don't know if I've been anywhere different. Ireland's definitely like it's definitely got a place in my heart now. That like me not being active on releasing music and doing kind of mad ideas that I was doing at the start. Like that support has just never gone for them. They're like, we don't care what you do, mate. We just fucking love you. That's like mad. Do you know what I mean? It's
I think
crazy.
that rise was that big, and the way you conducted yourself in that throughout it just warmed people to you, and they're like, we know he loves music, so even if you know that, we know it's coming. Let's
I
go pay
know,
him the
and
time.
I think that's why I actually just. I probably like because there was like in between all that I never really toured Ireland that much. So like last year, I was at the start of this year we done like all round Ireland. I got this claddering for Galway and all
Class.
that. Like a brother.
I was in
and all
Galway
that,
last year, I know.
Oh mate, it's
It's
class.
class there,
That's
innit?
so good, mate. So we've done all the way round, and then I done Electric Picnic, and now I'm doing the Three Arena. Obviously, like it's just I don't know, man. It's just something. It reminds me of how Glasgow used to be.
That's what I was going to ask, like, because you go all over the UK sort of, don't you, and you see it. Is it just like Glasgow and like Scotland in general that's like got this sort of lull in terms of like people going to club nights and that? Or
I think the hard techno thing here in Glasgow, especially coming out of COVID, and my like I don't know if it's right, but my thought process on it is like, so you'll get like like when I was younger, you'd be able to go out in Glasgow almost every night of the week, and there'd be something on. There'd be Flat 01.
Aye.
But then you've got your Kokomo's, your Cushion, you've got
Buff Club and
Buff
that.
Club
Aye.
on a Monday.
Berkeley Street.
Then
Berkeley
Berkeley Street
Street.
on a Thursday usually. Like there was always different genres, right? So like you see folk complaining about the state of Glasgow, but then like all these I don't know if it's like money or anything, but like all the kind of cool promoters have also left, right? So like couple that with COVID, all the kids, they don't know how to party, they don't know what etiquette is, they don't know what the curve of the night is. Like they think you walk in a club, you're hearing fucking donk from 11 o'clock, right? I don't want to hear donk at 11 o'clock. I don't want to get it right. To get it right. Going into subby, it's like a curve. So like you go in, it's slow, it goes up, it peaks, it comes down, or it just goes to the end and you're fucking drenched in sweat 'cause you've been dancing, right? But I think the kids were in their kitchens with their mates. You don't want your mate to play an artistic set in a kitchen. They're all playing bangers, they're all playing tunes that they love. And I think this is what this wave is. And with social media, the cool promoters have gone. Obviously there is some still, but nowhere near as many as there was. Having that quality on Glasgow especially. The kids have come out, they think going to clubs is listening to just fucking bangers all night. I don't know what the promoters are called, the young promoters, but they done so well. And it was all hard techno events selling out
PRTY.
fucking. That's it, right? So they're selling out fucking Braehead. Unbelievable, mate. Well done them, right? Because as much as I fucking like hate the tunes, like that is two folk for Glasgow fucking that just love tunes, and they've ended up selling out Braehead Arena, mate.
I think
There's about 8 of them, mate.
It's fucking it's unbelievable, right? That's what's good about it. But the knock-on effect is you're telling these kids that they think this is the only thing that music is, and now they don't have the clubs to go to or the nights to go to and the variety to go to.
I think
what are they meant to think? It's also so unfair the rap the Waynes get, because it's like they don't know any different, man. They've been stuck in for 2 years in a kitchen. They want to enjoy themselves. They want to get fucking wrecked and listen to fucking mad music. Fine, that's cool. It's just, I think there just needs to be more of like, well, when they get older, what are they going to listen to? Right? They might not go out at all. But if we have the variety like we once had in Glasgow, I think that's how you then go, well, come and listen to this type of music and see if you like it, and fucking you can just experiment a bit more. And I would be nowhere if it wasn't for clubs in Glasgow. And that's what worries me, is like, are they now going to go to festivals? You can't really play, unless it's a really headsy festival, you can't play tunes that aren't big at festivals. And that this is where we're going, is like, they might find their next thing at a festival, but is it really going to make them dig deep and find fucking different shit and cooler shit and change how they dress and how they act, or like what they, I don't know. I think if that gets ripped out of club culture and club culture even goes away, then that's what scares me maybe about this wave of this lull that we find in Scotland right now.
I've been to like one of the events, like I've been to a few actually, right? But the first one I went to was in like some garage in like the south side of Glasgow, South Street or something it was, like near the water. And it was like this big thing, and you walked in and it was all like, I was used to subbing that and Archies and shit, right? So I was like dressed, I was going there and pure like, and I was like outside, and I was like walked in and it was just like a guy like I through there and that, and I was like, right, this is different. Go in, it was just luminous night techs and Monterex and all that, and I was sitting, well, Pam Angel's t-shirt on and that.
See, the thing is though, like the way that their music is, like the Boys Who Party. So see, when you're talking about subbies, like the set is like a ride, like it's no meant to just be like,
it's like a journey.
Aye. And that's how you get them mad iconic videos at the end where it's the final tune, everybody's sweating, clapping. But see it like their events, the reaction to every tune's pretty similar. There's no like a build up and then it's the last one, then it's like, this is the pinnacle of it all. Do you know what I mean? And this is the big crescendo. And
it's like it's like the jump up and down. It's reactionary rather than like the, like it makes you feel like you want to fucking go off your head and just go get rid of that energy when you're younger. But then I think like the difference in the journey that you're talking about is like you actually feel something in here. And I think that was another thing I was thinking. I always have thoughts in the shower. I don't know if yours are the same. Like I feel like the shower's the only time you're like no holding a phone or like anyway. I'll just stand
Or a baby.
Or a baby. So I was in the shower and I was thinking like
On your towel.
drying yourself up. So I was in the shower and I was thinking like my Creamfield set, because I still play like different genres and I seen like to go like I was watching YouTube and my recent Creamfield set and somebody was like, there's no flow to his set, there's no this, there's no that. I don't know how he's getting booked. I don't know how that. And then do you know what I was thinking? I was like I've played sets where it's just the one genre, it's the flow, and I can muck in and like, get a groove going, but like I just find it so boring. Like I like to try and like push the dance floor as far as you know that you think they can go. So like, all right, you're enjoying house, let me play something a bit heavier and see if you go for it, and then you just keep turning the knob, and if they don't like the techno, right, we'll go back to the house. And like I think that's what DJing is. The art of it is like try to push the dance floor as far as you can, but if you're not pushing them as far as you can, or you don't lose the dance floor, then you're not pushing hard enough, in my opinion. So like, how
many banging tunes is there? Like how many big bangers is there to play? Like,
there's too many probably. Like, but like it's like so the thing I was thinking in the shower when I seen that guy's comment, I was like, well, actually, like folk were saying in the comments, like to be there and the feeling I had during that set is something I've never felt before. And I think that's like, you don't need to understand my style of DJing or me trying to tell a story with music to enjoy it. You might not even enjoy it, but like I can make people feel stuff. And I think that's another thing that I've like gave myself a pat in the back, because like to be at a festival and make people feel special moments, like that's a feeling, that's real.
It's art, innit? That's what it's meant to do. But the big reaction from the crowd jumping up and down is social media. Mm-hmm. That's for 30 seconds. What do you do after you've stopped jumping up and down, mate, and it's a breakdown? Most of them stand there like this. What do we do now? There's no kick drum, mate. What's going on? And it's like, whereas like if I've played a set and I see when there's a breakdown and there's still like everybody's like that and fucking, that's when you know you're playing well. I think.
But is that also to do with? Obviously, you don't want to just blame the crowd, but is that to do with like an education in the crowd as well?
It could be. Sometimes I think the kids don't want a fucking education, that I've paid the money to be here. You will play your bangers and I will enjoy them.
Or why did I come here? Why you wasted my money?
Yeah,
because they have their own expectation of what that night's going to be.
Exactly.
But you're the one that's in charge of the tunes, like so it's kind of your call. But they see it as maybe their call. As in, I seen you on TikTok. This tune was good, and you didn't play it when I bought money to come and see it. It's like
the entitlement is crazy, man. Because it's like, but then, so this is another thing that I keep saying that I keep thinking I'm saying, but we're just talking about things I've been thinking about so much recently. Is like TikTok, I think, has given people that they don't understand what a DJ is meant to do if they've heard their tunes on TikTok. So they're right. I buy this ticket to hear this tune from TikTok, but no, you buy that ticket to see me DJ. It's two different things. Do you know what I mean? Like you're coming to see me DJ, you're not coming to hear me play a playlist. And but again, to go back, mate, what do you think they were doing in lockdown? Like they were all just listening to their favourite tunes. You know what I mean? That's all they were doing. It's lockdown's definitely fucked it all. I think, man. I think it's worth mentioning though, because like it's like I feel like these kids that wear the night techs and all that, like. It's like you can dress a different way. Do you know what I mean? And it's alright.
It's horrible,
but I think that
mate?
It's
horrible to look at, mate. See,
I'd say that's like the worst thing about this new trend of festival goers is like, and it's comfy. Like I've asked them, because the folk come down and ask for 40s and I'm like, what are you wearing that for? Like, why are you wearing that? And then they'll go, I swear I did. And then they're like, oh, it's just so comfy, mate. And I don't sweat. I get it. Mate, see, especially being a dad, mate, I spend my life in joggy shorts, man.
Oh, mate, see, I want you to come out with the Monterex. That'd be class.
Slip my eyebrows, mate. Just real V-cut and
horse mask.
You
should be horse boy.
I think we need to
I'm a
pivot.
stallion, baby.
We need to pivot you into being horse boy. mate.
What animal? We need an animal. Let's go to an animal. What would you go for? Fox?
I've got a long neck, so giraffe could be a good shout.
Foxman, I like.
Giraffe boy.
Foxman, that's quite
Giraffe boy's
quite
good.
giraffe boy.
I've got another reason. We were talking just before we had a short break about like the death of the club and that, mate.
Yeah.
There's other culprits. Wonderbarn, Kong and that.
Aye.
Like, see,
So what are these places? Because I know, I'm pretty sure I know the owner of Wonderbar.
So
but I
see
don't know-
Wonderbar, right? I think
Was that Sanctuary?
aye. Wait,
kinda aye.
the new one or whatever.
So
like,
where
there's
the
a
new
couple.
where the new one is,
Right.
it used to be Sanctuary.
Right,
So
okay.
they've bought that and then made it Wonderbar, whatever,
Okay,
right?
right.
But what like now for, and I think it still goes on, and I'll be honest, I don't get it. See, like people that are mega into like it's like country singers, but they're cool.
Right.
This whole vibe of like Morgan Wallen and that, like
No
they
idea.
kind of act
You
like
know,
rap.
you don't know about the country
Luke
revolution,
Combs
mate?
No,
and things
mate.
like this. Like people really like this is like
The only reason I know that
mainstream.
look because I watch Theo Vaughan's podcast
And he was on it.
Like Post Malone was on it,
Aye.
and they were talking about them
So that there was like a big wave of that.
because he's went country Post Malone as well, hasn't he?
Aye.
Beyonce's went country.
Everybody's
mate.
doing it.
Is
mate.
she?
Aye. Was she singing
I'm
You Gotta
fucking-
Know When?
I'm
Horse
an
boy might need to
unk,
go
mate.
back to the country, mate.
Giraffe
Cowboy,
boy.
mate.
Giraffe boy.
Cowboy.
You need to be cowboy, mate. Just dress like
Cow
Woody for Toy
slash
Story.
boy. That's my pronouns, mate.
Mate, think of the bookings.
I know, mate.
You winning the time.
Do you know I thought about that as well? Was just like starting mad aliases that nobody knows it's me and just fucking.
That shit's sick, mate. See when
Aye,
you hear
that's what I
about
want to do, mate.
and then seeing if it can just take
And
off.
just
Imagine it.
flinging shit and hope it sticks to the wall, just like fucking cowboy, country, like Avicii, country and dance music.
Come on.
Mate, but Wonderbar, like, I think they capitalised on that sort of wave of people are now in like country music has became like the country music artists are now like the rappers in America.
So out the loop, mate.
So
this is crazy.
they're like the biggest ones, but they walk. They well, this Morgan Wallen does it where he does like a walkout at his live shows. So it's like and like they'll get like Theo
like
Vaughn will be there. Then
WWE.
it's like it videos him coming out. Do you remember Goldberg, the wrestler?
Aye.
Right. So his entrance used to be like they go and chap his dressing room door, then he comes out and it films him all the way walking out till he comes out of the thing. But he does like these walkout things where the camera's following him through the back, and it's like people are coming into the walkout. So he's
NFL
got like
teams and
NFL players in that, Peyton Manning, and then they all walk him out to the stage.
And this is a country
He's
guy.
a country singer, really.
What the fuck?
But do you know what I mean? Like
Mate,
they're getting
I'm
into.
so glad you showed me this. This is fucking funny.
They're getting into like the rap community, like they're associating. So like, now how back in the day,
I will give my all for Tennessee.
no, how back in the day it used to be like it was like
God.
NFL players and that would be associated with rap music.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
They're doing kind of like rap moves and like.
Aye.
It's a UFC walk.
Do you know what? Right, so this must be where this guy got this from, mate. Can you type in Mal P entrance? It's MAU space P. I can't believe you've shot entrance and go down.
Live from Cook.
It's exact same as what you've just showed me there, mate.
But DJ?
He must have took that.
He's a DJ. Yeah, he must have took it and he's done exact same. It goes from.
Is it working for him?
I can't remember
Hey,
where it.
walkout,
Nah, it's
maybe?
not there. It's not there. I don't know. It was maybe on his walkout, or maybe be on a reel or something.
Ah, damn.
Nah, I can't remember where it is. I seen it on social media before I came off it.
So what does he do?
He's standing out the back and he's like smoking a snout and he's got a beanie and sunglasses on and he's like that, like standing leaning against, and then it's like he's the sample of his most famous tune. He's playing the original and then he walks out and then everybody's like, oh, and it's come from exact same of what you've just shown me there, mate. I need to step up my walkout game for the
You need to go
arena,
and play
mate. in
Wonderbar,
Ireland.
mate. That's what you need to do.
Aye,
We need to
Wonderbar.
infiltrate Wonderbar with dance music, because a
Nice.
lot of people are going out now, and the popular thing to listen to is like a guy singing like Sweet Caroline or something. Whereas when do you know what I mean? In Wonderbar and shit, like
Aye.
guys standing with
Really?
guitar singing
That's
Mr.
what-
Brightside and
that's
shit.
what it's like?
That's like that's like the cool thing to do now, mate. I thought
It's like 2009
I
or something.
no,
It's like
I don't think this has ever
so
been the
out
real
the-
thing.
I'm so out the loop, mate.
Mate,
It's
so I
mad.
think that's how they're thriving, and then like club scenes, like
So is Wonderbar busy?
aye.
Is it?
mate, I
Yeah,
seen a
play
hang
for them,
on.
man.
I seen a hang on.
That's good.
I don't know if it was like it was YouTube, but it was like CNBC or whatever, like an American news company that was covering like why the honky-tonk little town of Glasgow is like very into the country music, and it was like in one of the most popular country venues,
Honky-tonk?
Maggie Mays. He's like they go to Maggie Mays, and it's like Maggie Mays has
The rodeo thing.
They've pure pivoted into being a honky-tonk country fucking bar now. Do you know what I mean?
Well, basically, all becoming losers. I don't know if you've realised that's what's happening in Glasgow at the moment.
Everybody's a gimp, mate.
Aye,
For some
we're all
reason.
What the
gimps.
fuck, mate? Glasgow used to be cool.
Aye, but now, but then they were talking on it, and they were like, "Oh, it goes well back, mate. It goes back to like the '60s. Glaswegians love country music and Nashville culture." and all that." And I was
really?
like, "No,
I had no
Remember
idea.
that?
I've never fucking said I like Nashville."
DJ
once."
Bad Boy maybe, but no fucking DJ Cowboy.
I can't remember. It might have been on Insta or something as well where I seen that.
Aye, but it's crazy, man, and I think that's got to do with like that is the main
so
thing.
glad yous have told
If
me
somebody
that, I
had
have
a
no idea.
birthday, like nobody's gone. Maybe I'm just out of the loop now, but I don't hear people going, "Oh, on my birthday, like we'll all go to Subway or something." Like it's more
Nah.
like I booked a big table in Wonder Bar or Kong or something.
Aye.
Ah, man.
And it's so pretentious, bro. Like, see when I get told that I'm going there for like something, I'm always like, oh no, man. Like, even though when I'm there, I'm kind of having a good time, but there is also something like, I actually hate everybody that's in there.
Yeah.
Mate, you walk in and it's like, like I walked into one and again just feeling like a mad old guy again. It's just like all these wee guys all wearing big shiny jackets all zipped up and all that, just sitting staring. But then as you say, there's somebody sitting singing like Sweet Caroline. I'm like, that's a mad virtual reality, mate.
We're literally documenting getting old, aren't we? Just document.
I just don't get it anymore.
You're getting that way, you're like, we're so good on.
I don't know any of the tunes in here.
Wait till we do one in like 5 year time, we'll be so at the loop,
Aye,
bro.
mate.
How, like, it's so mad to me because I still think, like, going to Subway and getting all dressed up and going to Subway with your pals, that's a young man's game. Like, I was too old for that.
I was in Subway last Friday.
Aye, but like when I was like, see when I turned like say 19 or whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, I know I'm got to Subway and all that. But then I've just missed that's apparently no a young man's hanging in there. And now I'm like, I'm fucking going back to Subway,
Going
man.
back
I
to
want
Subway.
to. Know what
Is
I
it
mean?
an older crowd in Subway now?
It was Theo Parish all night long last Friday, I think it
Was it
was.
good?
Unbelievable. It was
Aye.
class, mate. We're only in there for an hour. It's weird for me to go to Subway now because it's like I just want to dance and nobody to know me. But then I'll always just get maybe
Cowboy,
every 5
mate.
minutes, mate.
Cowboy,
That's what I
That's
should. I
it.
need
You
a
want to
fucking
dance, become a
I need
cow.
to fucking get a mask that's alright. Aye.
You could just get a photorealistic mask that's just you but
3D
slightly different.
printed.
You know what I mean? Just like you with freckles or something,
Aye,
or
aye.
Chinese you.
Aye, mate.
That's-
Chinese you.
That's your name.
Bring out all your tunes just as like cow, like, tell me something moo and all that.
we were going to do. I met Peggy Goo the other week. I played for her in London, and we were going to wait till we go back to back, and it'll be called "Tell Me Something Goo."
Aye, that's sick,
Good,
mate.
eh?
That's sick.
class.
Sheesh,
There was wee guy Jamie came up with that. We were with.
Tell me something moo.
Oh, here we go, mate. Are we going to be able to hear this?
This is it, mate. The honky tonk town.
Is this in Glasgow?
This is Maggie Mays,
Mate,
mate.
this is like one of the busiest streets in Glasgow.
Maggie Mays have changed to being like this.
Line dancers are on the floor.
Mate, is this on CBS?
Did Trongate? You know what I mean?
Mate, you can't taking patsies and jump on that.
The soundtrack is pure
Cunts love all
country.
this, mate.
But Maggie's is around 4,000 miles from Nashville, in the Scottish city of Glasgow.
Get mad mentions on things.
Mate, what?
And this wistful song about a painful breakup is the work of a young Glaswegian songwriter, Reilly.
Mate, how did you come up with that tune?
Glasgow
don't
will
know,
always give
just
something
felt
a meaning. So when country music started coming over, it's a mix of that authenticity and the songwriting that they go, oh, I connect with that. So country music serves a lot of purpose here, I think, for people. Gives them a lot
She's
of
looking at us and like, you
hope.
talking about
Reilly told us it's no accident
Looks
that
class.
Glasgow is home to one of the
Let's
biggest
go wedding,
country
mate.
music
Looks dynamite,
venues
doesn't it?
outside the US. In the 19th century,
I
the city
can't
in
believe
Western
this is
Scotland
happening.
was
We used
an
to take
industrial
Eckies, mate.
powerhouse.
Down there,
Now
look at
look
us.
at us.
Down there,
Heavy
Riverside.
machinery around
Now
the
look at us,
world.
mate.
But then Glasgow
booming.
fell on hard
Fuck
times.
my day.
This is us, mate. This is what we're imagining.
Communities struggling
And
with
Carhartt
That's how we grew up, mate.
music is about. It's about pain and about hardship.
I know, we need to fucking
and
watch it
finding
for the fall
joy
of
even
Carhartt
when
as
you're
well.
going through tough times.
Oh, mate.
We need to start
This is a city that's been
know,
through
mate.
tough times. I wonder if that's a
fall of
connection as
Carhartt.
well for people.
That's
in
literally what
Glasgow.
this is.
I think a lot of people, they work really hard. They go to their 9 to 5
she
and they'll
AI?
give it their all, but maybe they will get a lot of return for that. The way that they maybe should. So I think it's a bit of a relief for them when they can go to a country gig and just be themselves in a safe space and that crowd.
I mean, that is
What's
not...
that? That's any music venue, though. Do you know what I
That's
mean?
exactly what I was about to say. That's
Aye.
not related to country whatsoever,
Mate,
mate.
what country gigs are there? See,
look like that. Looks like rave, mate.
See, I mean, that's Celtic connections, mate. That's mad flutes and that.
What?
I want to see if there's a wee country gig I could pop by the
Mate,
night.
there's honors.
I was going to say, we should go, mate, and document it. The three is going, just going into a cunt, just being
Undercover.
old cunts, be like, dressed like this, mate, and they're all
Aye.
dressed like that.
Who are they?
We need
Let's
to go
get
to.
on.
Aye, we'll go to Wonderbar. I go to Wonderbar later. Get steaming.
Terrible for
Fuck,
us.
Mate, that could be career suicide for me, mate.
Imagine walking into Kong with you.
Just not be a good scene, man.
It's your round. Get that bar, you can-
I'll get a booth, mate, don't worry.
Aye, that's it, mate. The booths, man, that's fucking killed it as well. Like try to go out on a night out in Glasgow. Like, even if you did want to go to Wonderbar or Kong or something, it's like, mate, did you buy a table? And it's like, no, I'm going to go up and
Go to the bar.
go up and fucking
Chat to people. Make a few mates. Get a kebab on the way home. Oh, that they're like, what?
Mate, what about that wee cunt? The wee PT cunt.
Oh, aye, the guy.
You would have
Okay,
seen this if you've
no.
been
What's
at-
his name?
Get that cunt up, mate.
It's Cameron Simmons or something. Oh, man.
Mate,
How you gonna find this?
type in absolute pussy and it will come up.
Mate, it says PT guy, and he's basically like going out in your 20s. I can't understand it, but he's like a PT. But he's
Oh, we
like,
need to watch it, mate.
Oh,
See-
mate, get him up so we can slate him.
people have been sharing it for. I don't know.
I'll find it right now and send you, mate.
That's another thing about dance music is like the fall of club culture. Maybe is the health conscious society now. Everybody's
think-
way more
Yes.
health conscious.
Mate, health is ruining fucking everything, mate.
I know, and like.
Sleeping
Like
in
these,
that.
do you know? I do quite like the day raves, like the all dayers.
Yes.
Like it finishes at 9 o'clock. It's a dream for me, man.
Oh, a cup of tea
do you know
on
what I
my
mean?
own,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's just something. I've got it. You just find different fucking creatures out at 11 till 5 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? Like, you
Aye.
find the depths of it.
Aye. Aye, go
You're not
to
going to
bed,
get
Steve.
that at a country gig. You know,
No.
if it- going and running around to 5.
So tell me if you agree with this guy.
Let's state it, I can't.
Absolutely baffles me. Choosing to spend your 20s, your prime, after work at the pub or at the weekend, going to your local boozer, doesn't make any sense. Hanging around with people that are only lowering your standards, encouraging you to get a kebab after. Speaking about the past, the good old times. I
all
don't
we've
want to do
done.
that.
He's taking everything we
I
worked for
don't
the
want
day.
to do the past. All I want to focus on is the future. All I want to discuss is how we can value each other, how we can share information, how we can be there and connect.
Oh,
for
go
each
to
other
church
so that
then,
the
mate.
future
I
know.
Mate.
is significantly better than the past.
This guy's like
Why
an
spend
AI
your time
chatbot, like
living
in
the
real
past?
person. You know what I mean?
Speaking about
It's actually
Do you
a
want me to try to
fucking...
solve
doesn't actually
solutions to
matter.
that?
It's gone. It's done.
It's there.
So
It's
guys,
there. I
the
just can't
reason-
believe it.
the
I just can't... Oh my God, I can't believe it. We're just ruining our lives.
Valuing you
Drinking
isn't
beer.
moving you forward, and your local pub with your local nobodies that aren't actually ever going to leave your local area. Become better.
Become
Start
better.
taking care of yourself. Start dropping those habits that you know aren't good for you. Because you know it's not good for you. You know you don't actually enjoy it.
Oh,
Start
Get 'em
living
off, man.
that better quality
Mate.
life so you can start taking the
the
steps
best and
towards
most
the man you
healthy
know
thing
is
you can
inside.
do is
Is
hang
go
about with
out.
your pals and have
Socialise,
a booze
man.
and watch your football.
You
and
spend all your time in your phone and you work and then you go to a country gig actually.
a lot of like-minded people.
No, but you fucking you go and sit with your pals and get off your phone and talk to each other and have a laugh and rip the piss out of cunts like him.
Aye.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
wish I'd done
That's
Marriott.
fucking crazy.
He's
That's
slagging me
insane.
for-
That's the worrying part. Like I met my missus and she just didn't grow up the way I grew up in terms of like. I mean, I was out like Friday to Sunday, came home,
Aye.
went in the shower, and my dad's like, "Why are you getting a shower? You've been out for 3 days.
Aye.
Have you no slept?" I just feel dirty. All these mad crazy stories about like being minging and that.
Aye,
My
aye.
girlfriend's always like, "I feel so bad for you," and I'm like, "No, it was amazing. No, it was no, I'm telling you, it's a good story. I'm telling you." She's like, "Oh my god," and I'm like, "No, it was shit hot. These are my favourite
You got a
memories."
shower at 11 a.m.
And you hadn't slept, like she obviously
Oy,
she doesn't look down on it that much, but she's very like, "Oh, I wish I could have just like took care of you, mate. You're so vulnerable at that age." And that. I'm like, "No, I was having a great time."
Nah,
now.
I know.
But when you do think
I
about
was the
being like
aggressor.
16 and being full of pills and that and just
Aye.
cutting about, it's like mental.
It is mental, but I think like I always lived I said my 20s was when I was taking all my risks in my life. You have to take all your risks because then when 30 hits, everybody says you get more responsibility, and I'm living
Baby
proof of
and
that.
that.
Do you know what I mean? So like it is, and also I seen my papa was like my hero growing up. He lived with us all his life, and I seen he was like quite bitter and crabby, and I think that was because he never done what he wanted to do when he was younger.
Aye.
So I always said, well, I'm going to be mental, and I was. And looking back on those times, that's the stories and the memories you have when you're older.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going and fucking go to the gym every day, what are you going to look back on? You left your local nobodies and you focused on your future. Now you have a 2-bedroom house you're so proud of.
Mercedes and
But
that.
what did you do? What did you do in between? I chose to focus on myself and my well-being. No, mate.
I always
go
think
and see
about
your
that.
pals.
Aye, like
He's not got anybody.
That's. I want to know who his pals are because they're no telling him. If they're good pals, you're getting slagged for that.
Aye.
Mate, imagine one of us.
I know.
Put that up. Mate, I'd be on the phone to you, mate. Why are you getting that shit up?
No,
you
but-
alright, mate?
Yeah.
See if we rewatched that and imagined it was this cunt doing that video, you would know it was a joke straight
You'd
away.
be like, imagine I came out against all the listeners that.
Mate, you should do a
actually
skit.
enjoy
You should
these
do a
stories
sketch.
about drugs. You fucking disgust me.
You should do a sketch like
Aye.
the mate. See the York Bros, mate. Yeah, so
Yeah.
see that?
See their tune?
we
Kingston
missed.
Bounce.
How funny is that? My wee
York-
brother showed me last night.
Kingston Bounce,
Mate, see
I wanna be-
see.
It's on
no,
Spotify?
do you know my favourite one is Sean here, curator of menus.
Aye, curator of menus
God,
is class,
so
innit?
funny, mate. I've got a Michelin star
and he's like,
restaurant.
got the wig on and all that.
It's
He's
so funny, mate.
Stream the Kingston Bounce.
This is what you should be doing in your 20s.
Doing a Kingston Bounce. Sean and Ben are doing it in their 30s, I
I
think.
know, I know.
It's the lyrics.
Do you know who made this tune
So
for them?
funny, Miz.
Aye.
Rory told me. Got a hashtag country.
so funny? It's because they're parodying this fucking the Glen and all that,
Aye.
and like Nathan Evans and shit.
Kingston back. Oh, they are two
See
of
the
the
video,
funniest
the
cunts
video
ever,
that-
mate. I watch their videos all the time still, mate. See the one he's like, we'll do the Glasgow City tour. And he's chasing up. Do you want me to give you an authentic experience of a Glasgow City tour? And he starts chasing after him, mate.
They're legends, mate.
So funny, mate.
Lake Loch Lomond.
Monroe.
on the Kingston Bridge.
Castlemaine to Bishop Briggs. Amber whiskey by my
I'm going to play that in Subby on Thursday, mate.
Get the Kingston Bounce on, bro.
I need to. I'm going to play it in Subby.
The Kingston
I'll never be allowed back.
That should be your last tune, bro.
That's how good I was
Creamfield
thinking, mate. Creamfield.
Mate, pause it, right? It'd be so funny if you'd done that, then, like, see what you've been talking about this whole time. Somebody's just like, music has went to shit. See these DJs looking for just cheap songs at the end.
30-second clips on
Aye.
TikTok.
Oh, man. Nah,
That's so
they're
funny,
amazing.
mate.
Should we move on to Patreon?
I am up for
Let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
You and if you get anything else you want to get out there to the masses, the tunes are coming back.
The tunes are coming back, mate. The big one, Share the House, will hopefully be coming out. We're aiming for the weekend of the 3 Arena Dublin shows. That's like, I mean, the there's a record label that is run by AI, and they pick up all the traction on like social media, and they only like sign a record if it's got mad traction. And Share the House, after I played it at Creamfields, just went fucking mental. I've had the tune for 2 years. One of the band members of JamiroQuai is playing piano on it.
That's sick.
He's playing piano on it.
That's sick, man.
And I had a whole album with him that never come out. I had another alias that I've been doing with the owner of Devon Analog. And I think it's just this, like I was saying the whole podcast, that second wave that I've been preparing for should start going when I start getting all these tunes out next year.
You'll be surfing it,
I'm
bro.
ready. Aye. Mate, I don't even want a big come up, but like I just want to like try and make my mark on music now. Just maybe add more quality to the music that's now, and it's not all about social media. That's why I deleted it, because maybe like if I can focus just on the music and my family, then it'll come across in my music, like how I'm doing and what's going to happen, and try to affect it in the right way. And then obviously the thing I told you outside about Scotland and shit like that.
That is great.
We'll be there.
Look, we can't say it, but that's a crazy
You'll
thing.
be there. And that's a total dream for me. I got offered to do it the last time we done it, and my old agents replied in 7 minutes saying he won't do this, and then my old management gave it to another person in the roster.
What the fuck?
In 7 minutes, mate. Never even asked me.
Talking Cowboys, mate.
Literally, right? Never even asked me. So that'll be a fucking complete dream for me, mate. And there's just things are gonna happen, I think, at my own pace, but way more regularly. Like, I think I took too long out there, and I'm just excited for this kind of next chapter in my fucking career, mate.
Hopefully it can compete with Kingston Bounce.
I don't know about that, mate.
Right, guys, thanks for watching. To get the rest of the episode, patreon.com/Reilly's Gaff. We've still got the free trial, and we're going to go a while here. We're not in any rush to get home. It's been a long time since we chatted to you, and so we've still got a lot of stuff to go into. Also, what I realised halfway through that podcast, so after the first pavilion, do you know what we got up to?
Aye.
No.
Mate, right, I'll tell you in the Patreon, right?
See you later.